Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your dude Heat back at it again with another motherfucking video. Funny title. You guys already know what it's about. I want to know what's the ugliest shoe you own in your collection, or maybe you realize down the line like, holy crap, like that's one ugly ass shoe, I gotta get rid of it. Do you have a shoe like that? Did you have a shoe like that? What's one of the ugliest kicks out there? This is kind of a funny video, so let's just jump into it. Oh snap! Alright, so the Foamposite is the ugliest shoe I own, and I still love it. Alright, so let me rewind a little bit. When I first saw the Foamposite, the Pro, the One, whatever, I was like, that is one of the ugliest shoes I've ever seen, and I thought it was like a straight up clearance shoe. I'm like, you'd have to basically give me the shoes and pay me for me to wear that crap. And then later on, as I got older, I started looking into the history, and I started saying, you know what, maybe I can mess with it. Then I got a great deal on a pair of Crimson Foams, and it just sort of launched from there. I just got really into it. When I first went to New York City about 4 years ago, every single dude there was rocking foams. I'd never seen anything like it. I was on the subway, I was in Manhattan, near Times Square. I was up seeing some friends in Brooklyn, and I was out in Harlem, and everyone was wearing Foamposites. When you come to Toronto, not a single person is wearing foams. So this is kind of the reason why I started attaching myself more so to this shoe. It's the type of shoe that really stands out. So while I still think it's incredibly ugly, it's a shoe that, despite changes in fashion or whatever, is still going to have a place in the sneaker game. And that goes for two reasons. One, obviously there's a ton of history that I overlooked when I first started getting into the sneaker. I was just looking at it for aesthetic purposes. But two, let's face it, it really is an ugly shoe. I say that despite any changes in fashion, it'll still be relevant because it's just so out there. I mean, it's not even the colorway. I'm just using this one as an example. But whenever you wear this shoe, at least in Toronto, I'm always having people looking at my feet. So like anything, tastes develop and taste buds change. You could like something at first and hate it down the line. You can hate something at first and end up enjoying it later. People go through phases, changes. This is one shoe that will always be in my collection. I only have about 5 or 6 pair of foams, and I can see myself wearing certain Jordans here and there and then kind of getting over it, or having some that I started to develop liking for later. But in terms of the foams, they're just so freaking out there and ugly that I'm always gonna have them because they're just always a discussion piece. They're always a conversation starter. Then they're always something that, to me, I see as a very unique piece of footwear. So what's the ugliest shoe you have in your collection? Or can you relate to what I'm saying at all with maybe a sneaker that that you love, but you also find is kind of really out there and really ugly, and maybe you wear it because it's so unique? Let me know in the comments down below. I just thought it'd be a fun video to do. I'm your dude Heat, signing out. Peace.